Oh crud, my last video didn't record. Fortunately, nothing like crazy happened. I made it to stage 15, which I think is a new record for me without using the invincibility thing. Wait, let's start with the beginning. Hello and welcome to Let's Play or Let's Try Death Manta. I haven't decided on a working title yet. Death Ray Manta is an awesome shooter, as you can tell by the sheer amount of color on the screen at any moment. I am your host Elizabar, and I am doing my best to Eliza it up here. So I did reading. Looking at the score, I made it to stage 14 last time. I did some reading. The goal of the game, like the victory condition, and I guess it's the reason we got that different screen when we died last time, is to get to 64 points. 64. That's 32 stages, getting the Tiffins each time. So let's do it. So last time I made it to stage 14 without dying. I want to get past that. I want to keep going. You know? We shouldn't be limited to what we can imagine. We should be limited only by something inspirational. If you have something inspirational to think of, insert it right there in that thought for me. Just take that inspirational message and put it in the video. Right here, right now. Do that for me. Everybody concentrate. This is your one chance. Be the change that you want to be. Assuming you want to see change, you may not want to. Manta the 13th. Killed that. Ah, there's my Tiffin. Whoa! Bullet came out of nowhere and got me. If I go to full screen, well, I guess I can't do that because it'll interrupt my recording. But I wonder if I go to full screen, if I get a bigger field to look at. Probably not. It'll probably just take this image, stretch it out. But then that makes me wonder, why not zoom it out a little bit? I guess it wouldn't be as pretty, because objects couldn't be as big if you zoomed it out. And that's a shame. Oh, God. On the other hand, it would be nice to see more of the field at any given time. It would certainly help me find the Tiffins quicker. Help me avoid shots that are coming at me that I don't know about quite yet. Avoid running into things. And if you look, you know, the playing field is not that much bigger than the screen. This is great, though. It's kind of late, so I may be running out of... Oh my god, that was terrible. It's getting late, so I may be running out of useful conversation topics. Aside from, wow, this is just dazzling and beautiful. I love this. I mean, I would have paid... Well, okay, I'll be honest. I probably would have got it in some kind of bundle if it ever went into one, so I wouldn't have paid $5 for this. But, you know, an arcade game like this, $5–10. That is a totally appropriate amount to charge. Like, so this game is also on Steam Greenlight. I don't know if I said that in this video yet. I said it in the one that ended up not recording. Oh my god! I got to talking and I died. I ended up talking about this in the other videos, and I might have talked about it in this one already. This game is on Steam Greenlight, and it's been greenlit by the community. The developer is, or has been, apparently sick with infections and whatever else. So it hasn't had a chance to get finished more. So does that mean this is more like a demo instead of a full game? I don't know. Whatever it means that there's a ton of carnage going on here, and I love it. Alright, let's start clearing these dudes out. Not being able to turn without moving makes it rough. Crud! I talked about a lot of stuff in the video that didn't get made, or didn't get recorded. Did I talk about in this one, like, things I think might be interesting improvements? Like having some kind of special every 8 stages, since the score we care about is a multiple of 8. Having some kind of special boss battle come in. I don't know what form that would take. That might be interesting. And it's probably the case now. Oh, and I got hit by the stupid bullet. Because I was talking, see? You get to talking, and you stop paying attention to what you're doing. Makes games like this really hard. But I haven't like boss fights. Something to mix it up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little, every once in a while. From killing all these single-hit enemies. That shouldn't have hit me. Oh, I'm getting too tired for this. Concentration waning. Brain shutting down. And I keep yawning. That can't be helping with my hand-eye coordination either. Might be interesting. Have 2 scores. I know you're thinking, oh my god, 2 scores. Yeah, have 1 score. That's the 64 you're taking up to, so it's ruled by space tiffins. And how many of those you've gotten. And have the other score be kills. And you can make that one interesting, like killing the blue things or the mines might detract from that score slightly. So then the strategy would be to try to clear the stage with as much of those things intact as possible. That might be kind of fun. I don't know. Alright, I think we got some space now. Well, we're in space, but we have space in space. Okay. Crap! Crap! Oh, we made it! We made it! We made it! Extra lives might be pretty cool. I talked about that in the unrecorded video that I made as well. Sort of different difficulty levels, like you can have learning, which is just the mode that gets you further in the game through extra lives or something, so you can see what the later stages are like and start training for them. Or, I guess, a practice mode, maybe. And then in practice mode you can select whichever Astro Zone you want and play it over and over. Get good. Because you gotta get good if you're gonna play a game like this. You know? Get good. G-I-T-G-U-D. Get good. Okay. Our Tiffin. Oh! I feel like we almost just flew into trouble there. Alright. Oh, we almost hit the mine. Crud, dudes, come on. Get away from my tiffin. Alright. I think that only worked out because there weren't any things shooting at me on that stage. This is a pretty cool looking stage. With zigzag thingamajiggers. That's a technical term. Texas Chainsaw Manta. The Manta of Caligari. You ever see that movie? That's an interesting silent film. It's pretty good. But, oh, crud. 16. I guess that's a new record for us. But the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari is about a guy, a somnambulist, and then there's a twist at the end. The somnambulist does terrible things while he's asleep, because he's under the control of Dr. Caligari. Although it's an old silent film, the real thing that makes it great is the visual style. It's German. It's a German expressionist film, and the visual style shows the off-kilter world that the guy, that the main character lives in. It's beautiful and horrible and fantastic. And if you like film, or you like, I don't know what the right word, things that are visually distinct, you owe it to yourself to watch that video. And if nothing else, look at the... crud, I'm talking again. Look at the work done on the sets in that movie. It's absolutely gorgeous. I said it before, I love the silly stage titles. Astro Stage out! New Astro Stage! Part of me says that interstage time should be a little bit longer to give me more time to take a breather, because there is no pause that I've been able to find. I've pressed every button on my controller and there's no pause that I know of, so you never get a chance to catch your breath. It's oh, Super Hexagon. It's like Super Hexagon in that regard. It just keeps going and going and intensifying and intensifying, and you never really get to relax while you're playing it. And then just like Super Hexagon, I mean, these games don't last that long. Granted, Super Hexagon is the game with the best soundtrack that I've only ever heard in 10-second pieces. That's not true. If you've watched my Super Hexagon videos, you know I've made it up to like a minute in Hexagon mode. On my phone, I actually made it up to like about 50 seconds. Oh, I missed a space tiffin, dang. Made it up to about 50 seconds on Hexagoner, which is the next difficulty up. I'm very proud of that result. And I'm probably prouder than I should be. I mean, it's just a freaking video game, right? I keep losing track of where I am, and it's just a miracle I'm not colliding with stuff. Shame I didn't get that space tiffin. I could use it. Because our goal is to get to 64 points total. The only way we can get to 64 points total is if we have a combined space tiffin and stage level blah 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 64. So 64 is the magic number. The more space tiffins I get, the fewer zones I have to go through. On the other hand, you know, the process of getting said space tiffin might be more dangerous than going through an additional stage. I don't know. There's kind of a risk versus reward thing there. Let's see, we must have made it to stage 16 last time. Let's see if we can top that. Because I would like to end this video on a high note, and a high note would be like getting to a new stage. Yeah, punk. Sucker! I pity the fool that don't know about the Death Manta Ray. Oh, and I got shot, and we only made it to stage 16. which is where we died last time. Well, I guess that's still kind of like a high point. So until next time, you guys have a great day. I know I am, even though it is kind of late and it's not technically day. Well, I guess it's always a day, even if it's not day, because it's always today. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm going to sign off. Until next time, you all have a great day.